Hey yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Chad bringing y'all another video, man. And it's been so long since I've done a video. I'm honestly sorry I have not made a video, but your boy is back. And as y'all see, I got the fresh cut, you feel me? Anyways, though, in this video, we're going to be talking about Target coming out with some LGBT pride type stuff. And now they're backtracking because of the fact that, you know, Bud Light basically has been boycotted into oblivion, and they do not want that happening for them. That's honestly the realest thing that has happened. But yeah, so basically what's happened here is if you went into Target recently, right, and Libs of TikTok and some other influencers have shown this, like if you go into Target, right dead smack in the kids section will be all this LGBT pride stuff. Now the month of June's coming up, and they say that's Pride Month. That's Pride Month. So it's gonna be prided out. I don't know why they taking pride and doing pride and all that. But anyways, man. So they have all this LGBTQ stuff. They got all these things like, like it's like wear for kids. It's like trans lives matter, queer only. They got these like bathing suits, like tucking stuff, like, oh, this is tuck friendly, and all this stuff that's like, why are they pushing this on the kids? Like, this is all adult themed stuff, but you got it like right here in the front of the store. I mean, like a big area of Target was having this. And I'll even run a clip here so y'all can see.
From TikTok, just some of the social media backlash making Target stores the latest target in a consumer boycott. The uproar centers around an LGBTQ controversy and the June Pride Month displays in Target stores nationwide. There are new Pride items bringing controversy, from tuck-friendly bathing suits for transgenders to mugs with the slogan gender fluid, to other more controversial Pride merchandise now out from a European designer that expresses satanic views. Check out this t-shirt. See its slogan there. It reads, "Satan respects pronouns." That, along with other merchandise showing skulls and horns, all igniting a consumer firestorm.
You signed a designer who worships and believes in Satan, who is all things evil. And once you do that, you have taken love out of the equation.
Social media outrage. That's just some of the explosive tweets here. And this one says, Target also sells tuck-friendly bathing suits for children in the Pride section. It all has corporate leaders at Target now holding emergency meetings, wanting to avoid the type of backlash that hit Bud Light, sending its sales plummeting when beer drinkers staged a boycott, refusing to buy or even drink the beer after Bud Light used a transgender influencer in its promotional campaign. It's all now forcing Target into damage control, downsizing its Pride selection in some stores while moving the Pride display to the back of other stores, all leaving Target's corporate leaders to downplay the controversy, saying, quote, "When we think about purpose at Target, it's really about helping all the families, and that all word is really important."
So you saw that, right? And now, after people have been exposing Target, showing that they have all this stuff inside their store, easily available, like I said, for the kids, now they're backtracking. And they're like, yo, they're holding emergency meetings about this stuff. And to me, it's just like, I guess that Bud Light boycott was working, right? So we have this article here from the Western Standard. It says major U.S. retailer makes moves to prevent Bud Light situation. So, at first people thought the Bud Light situation was just like, oh, Bud Light, blah, blah, blah. But Bud Light has been sitting on shelves. The stock has plummeted. People are not buying Bud Light. At this point, if you drink Bud Light, people starting to look at you a little funny, like, oh, you may be LGBTQ, you feel me? But hey, it is what it is. So we'll just read a little bit, and then, basically you guys get the point. I'll just give you guys my thoughts at the end. But it says that the Target department store chain, one of the largest in the U.S. with close to 2,000 stores, is taking moves to prevent what Fox News Digital says is a Bud Light situation. At this point, these companies, this would be called a Bud Light situation. The news outlet reports an emergency meeting over LGBTQ merchandise. was held recently, which instructed some stores, particularly in the U.S. South, to move the merchandise away from the front of stores in light of customer backlash to Bud Light's associated with Dylan Mulvaney, resulting in plummeting sales, which have been prominent in southern states. So like I said, Bud Light was sponsored by Dylan Mulvaney, the trans dude. They stopped buying Bud Light completely to where Bud Light's lost so much money that now other companies are seeing it and they're like, whoa, we don't want this happening to us. We don't want this happening to us. But the retail juggernaut has been criticized by some conservatives for the displays with children's items, particularly irking many customers. We were given 36 hours told to take all of our Pride stuff, the entire section, and move it into a section that's a third the size. From the front of the store to the back of the store. You can't have anything on mannequins and no large signage. We call our customers guests. There's outrage on their part. This year is just potentially more than any other year. I think given the current situation with Bud Light, the company is terrified of a Bud Light situation. If I was any company, I would be too, because not only is Bud Light being canceled by conservatives and, Republicans or anybody that drinks beer and it's like, we don't want this woke stuff with our beer, they're also being canceled by the LGBTQ people because Bud Light's not coming out here and saying, we stand with the trans and stuff like that. So it's like, there's no real winner for Bud Light. So Target's like, nah, we're not going for that. We need our money. We're not finna cancel customers. They're not finna make this stuff happen. So Fox News Digital says its source has been employed by Target for almost 20 years and said Target isn't known for making hasty decisions. Adding Friday's call began with roughly 10 minutes on how to deal with team member safety because of the amount of backlash the Pride merchandise has generated, noting that the Target asset protection and corporate security teams were present on the call. So look at this. This was in the kids section, dog. It says tuck-friendly construction, extra crotch coverage. And then if I even go here to this article, right, it says designed for comfort and confidence, pride. You got all these little children's outfits with the little, you see the rainbow hearts. It's all over here. Now, this is in the front of the store. Look, gender fluid, Buzzy Brew, grow at your own pace. These little gender things. I even saw somewhere one of them said Satan believes in pronouns, and it's on a shirt in the middle of the actual Target store. They have other ones where they got like naked, like men that look like women that look like men on the front, and this is all on children's clothes. It's not like this was in the adult shopping area. It was right there in the front of the store for the children's store. I even seen this in Target by me. I'm just like, that's weird. But because I'm not a kid or so, I was just like, okay, that's a little weird, but let me go in here and get my deodorant. You feel me? So the call was super quick. It was 15 minutes. The first 10 minutes were how to keep our team safe and not having to advocate for Target. The last 5 was move this to the back, take down the mannequins, remove the sign. Target said, hell no. we're not going for this. We're not going to be canceled. And I'm not going to cap. I'd say the same thing. I'd be like, yo, I'm trying to make my bottom dollar, and what's crazy is these people at the top, the CEOs and stuff, they're the ones like A-okaying this actual stuff. So it's kind of just like, you can't A-okay this stuff and then now you see what's happened to Bud Light and you're like, whoa, we gotta backtrack. We gotta do something different. The insider said, noting that bathing suits have replaced Pride merchandise in front of store displays, despite Pride Month not starting until June 1st. So they're getting a roll on this. They're like, yo, put the Pride stuff out. It's not in Pride Month. It's all under the guise of trying to increase swim sales, the insider said. Everyone was like, thank God, because we're all on the front lines dealing with it. So you guys see that. You heard that, right? So my whole thing is, right, what people need to realize, I put down some little notes here for some key takeaways. Right? And basically what I've gotten out of this is people's dollars are making a difference. Money talks. All these different companies, they say, we're ESG and your social governance score and all this other stuff. And it's like, at the end of the day, you guys can say, a social governance score, ESG. These companies can play these games, but when you get boycotted how Bud Light did, all that ESG and woke and social governance goes right out the window. It's like, yo, we not making money. Like, I'm sitting up here trying to have a good social governance score and participate in ESG, and now my whole company is going bankrupt, went belly up. The stock is plummeting. CEO's about to get fired because management is horrible. It's like, this is what happens when you try to go woke, you go broke. I Another thing I got from this is LGBT, this pride stuff that coming after the kids. You know, if you're a grown person and you decide who you want to sleep with, that is your business. We get it. But pushing this like sexual identity so blatant in the store and most of the kid clothes, like why would a kid be, we need to wear tuck friendly clothing? They're kids. Like the size of the like tuck friendly clothing is like something for maybe like a 5-year-old. What does a 5-year-old know about tuck friendly clothing? That makes no sense. And they definitely don't need no pride bathing suit. Why would a kid need to walk around talking trans lives matter? Kids don't even know what trans lives are unless their parents or their school or anybody else in their life is teaching them this stuff. And putting it on clothes is teaching. This also showed that the Bud Light boycott showed that companies are scared of their customers. Customers are the ones who get these companies to do what they need to do. Companies don't make the rules. You make the rules for the company. If you guys feel a certain way about a certain product, then you make your voice heard. You got to actually put, grit to iron, whatever you saying you want to say, you got to put your money where your mouth is, right? If you're not going for what they doing and it's woke, don't support it. I mean, yeah, Target's one of those stores where you may get some deodorant from there. You may get some toothpaste from there. But you can also, try to go out your way and get it from another place. Or bring awareness to this stuff and, you create another Bud Light effect. This also shows me that we got to start holding these brands accountable and stop going for all this, like, real woke, coming after the kids, LGBT, everything. Like I said, it's already in every show. It's like they're pushing it. Tuck friendly, Satan loves pronouns, all these different things. It's like, bro, stop. You're scaring the kids. You're scaring the parents. For real. Like, what do kids know? Kids only know what you teach them. They're like sponges. I mean, not much more could really be said. I feel like I've covered everything. You guys see it for yourselves. Target is like, nah, I don't want no parts of like this Bud Light situation. I do not want to end up like them. I'm just gonna rock out, put that stuff in the back, make the section 3 times smaller. That's tough. Like, you can sell it, but if all you got is just LGBT stuff for the kid, all in everybody's faces, and you promoting all this stuff, like, it's not a good look. You finna end up like Bud Light. But anyways, man, leave a comment down below if you have any. Leave a like. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. I know I say that like every other month. I'm gonna be more consistent. But I am gonna try to come back, be more consistent. I got a haircut now. I gotta take a video. You feel me? I gotta record. But anyways, man, it's been your boy Chad, and I'm out. Peace.